Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the trading charts here. I just wanted to, first of all, go over some stocks that we've gone over on April 4th, and we're going to go over them again. It is now April 11th here, 2023, 10:40 in the morning here. First of all, this is not a recommendation to buy, hold, sell stocks or options or equities or any kind of futures or Forex or anything like that. This is educational video only. If you'd like to purchase stocks, please contact a licensed professional or the brokerage house of your choice. And now let's get to it. So the TNA, which is the long version of the IWM. Okay, that one we always look at because it's a really good trading stock, and it's something that it always moves nicely off support because it jumps up because it's a 3 times bullish shares. Okay, so it's something that off supports levels they really jump, and off supply levels they really drop fast, as you can see right there. Okay, so let's just look at it here. Coming off of support here, like we said the other day, we had some retesting here, as you can see. We have another retesting here. And then we come right off of support right there. And then what do we see as we're looking at this here? Let's just go to a line chart really quick here. And let's see actually what that looks like. And we have some retesting here. So like as it came down, we had that little W come back. We could get something like this, and then we could start moving up. So you know you're at support because why? You're looking at the daily, and then you go over to the weekly chart here, and let's take a look quick there really fast, and let's see what's actually happening here. And remember about my box and trading. Okay, remember about this. Okay, where are we right now? Okay, where did it trade the most, right? Remember what we had gone over in the other classes, right there, and now look at this. We're sitting on it. You don't know what's going to happen here, okay? I mean, this could sit there and consolidate and then break. I mean, anything could happen, right? Go either way at any time. So you want to look at it and you want to say to yourself, I think I got a W coming here, okay? And I look, that's a weekly chart, okay? So we know we're in good shape. We're all the way on the bottom on the stochastic on the weekly chart right there, okay? So then we move over to a daily chart because we want to try to catch this trade coming right off the support area. Okay, so we come back into this area right here, and then you look at the volume, almost 16 million shares right here in this spot, coming down with 19 million. Now you're coming in here with 11.4, and 2 days ago you had 9 million, and then yesterday you had 8.6 million. Okay, so you're coming back with lighter volume here, okay? Then you want to see what happens. You might get a little bit of this going on here. And then, like the retesting, it's holding, keeps holding and holding and holding, and then there's nowhere to go but up. Okay, so that's what you want to look at. That's what you want to constantly see. Let's go over the 2-hour chart really quick here, and let's see what's happening here. You're getting some buying coming off of that support. Now, the 2-hour chart comes off cleaner. And as you can see it, you know, here's your trading box on the 2-hour chart, okay? It's right there. Now, remember this. When you came down here, you had support right in this spot right here, right in this area right there, okay? You retested, and it held. Right there, held. Right there, it held. Right there, it held, okay? So then you come up and you're at a higher low right now as you pulled all the way down to the bottom. What do you have here? You come back, up, you get the retest, you get the engulfing on the W, on the right side of the W, and now you're drifting, you're nibbling up, okay? But you really have no follow-through volume. Look at the volume here when it went up, okay? Look at these, the volume sticks, okay? Look where you are right now. So there's nothing's convincing about this move right now. Okay. Okay, as you look at it on the 45-minute chart, and you look here and you say, Okay, what's happening on the 40 minute chart is I'm getting some. Look at this. I come back, I hold. Okay, I get the little W, the right side of W. I get this little velocity candlestick movement. I come back, I hold. I get another engulfing. These are all little buy signals, breaking it down to saying, okay, I go to the daily chart. I don't really know what to do. I'm confused. Okay, I know I'm at support, but where do I go from there? Where do I go in this spot? Do I wait? Do I wait for the pullback? What do I do? And you could even go, let's say you go to a 30-minute chart, and you're saying to yourself what we had just seen. See, now the last time it went up, it came off, it had the W, right? We come off the support. We gap up, we hold. We come up, make another new high, we consolidate. We're waiting to see what's going to happen here. Are we going to drop? We're going to go, boom, we go up. Okay, we break above the consolidation. Now's your little step pattern. Boom, you're in resistance. Okay, so we went over that last time. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that, and that's how you would manage this on the lower time frames as you're catching it off of support areas. Okay, so that's something that you want to see. Okay. We had gone on April 4th. We went over UNH, United Healthcare, okay? And remember what we had shown you with this right side of W movement here. We had this thing go on, and then look at this. We come down, massive amounts of volume, gap up right there, engulfing, go into resistance, blow it away, and now you're up in resistance again. And now you got to wait, because you got a straight up move right here. Straight up moves pull back, okay? You'll see straight up moves, they'll come up and then they'll pull back. And straight ups always pull back, okay? You may not get it in this spot, but you could get it here, and then they'll pull back to here. So now as you look at it, what do you say? You say to yourself, now I'm in the box trading again. See, here, look at the box. This was the box, okay? Let's just say, okay? Right there. What happened? It broke out, okay? You get momentum coming up in this area right here. You hit resistance. You're right in this area now. Now you're in this box right here. Okay, so now let me draw that a little bit better for you, and you can see where you are. Okay, now you're trading where? You know you have support right here. Okay, so now you're in this box of trading. So you're getting a restart here. Okay, your restart is right here because you broke over the consolidation. This was the consolidation right in this area right here. Okay. Okay, you had the smaller consolidation, but that was your trading range last. You broke above. Now this is your new area of trading, okay? Right in this area. So from here to here. Okay, so you say I'm 502.24 and I'm at 529.33. We're at 519.04. 515.42 was the last resistance, and now 521.89 is the new resistance on UNH. So UNH is something you don't want to chase. You got to get the pullback. It's not something you want to go chasing. Okay. Now, Nvda, because I want to show you a lot of people asking about Nvda, and then it got annihilated and then got killed. It came off the bottom, and then it's been a home run since. Okay. So you have the sort of power stock here. Okay, let's look at the monthly. See, now here's the thing here with Nvidia. Everybody's like, Nvidia is unbelievable, but it did have incredible volume going up, increasing volume month by month by month. You got to get the pullback here. You have to get a pullback here. Okay, so you're in resistance on Nvidia. Okay, so this is something you want to be careful on. Okay, what do? Again, you have another box of trading here. Okay, here's your box. Actually, this area right here, because the last time your support levels were down here at 251.11, and then you're at 272. Okay, so in that range. So what do? Okay, what do? Now you got to get the pullback to support. So your first level of support is going to be right where the moving average is, or it could just hold and then sideways, and then boom, break up again. It has incredibly beautiful volume here, okay? So that's something, that's on a weekly chart, okay? So that's something that you want to look at, okay? It's something you want to see here, okay? So that you're way up there. As you break it down, and then you're right now, you came off a little support, but you're going into resistance. So on the daily chart, you have a little bit of a consolidation here. You have a consolidation. What's going to happen with the consolidation? We're going to pull down, or we're going to break up to this next level, and that's something that, if it's your stock, you can't have all these stocks. I'm just going over because people are asking about them, and that's what we just keep going over, stocks we get requests for. Okay, so obviously Coca-Cola, we went over that on April 4th also, and Coca-Cola showed you what? It showed you that you have support right here. It's pointing at, look at the arrow, it's right there. Okay, that's your support level because they bought right off of it. Okay, so Coca-Cola, as you look at the weekly chart, you want to know where you're heading, what are you doing, or what kind of trend, how far up you are. And this trade was started down here at 59.28. You're at 62.57 today. Okay, so you're going in. You had some good volume, but now what's happening by the week? By the week, you're going down. There's less interest in buying. Now you got the week of, write this down on your calendar, April 24th. The week of April 24th, you have earnings. Okay, so you want to be careful here. Okay, it doesn't mean they're not going to come and try to retest this thing. Okay, they do it all the time. Okay, so that's something that you want to look at. Okay, on the daily chart, right now you're sitting over here, and you just got up into resistance area. Now you're back down into the support area. You're getting a sideways consolidation. So you could see it better actually on the 2-hour chart, which was an incredible display of step pattern, step pattern, step pattern, step pattern, pull back, come up. Now we might get this kind of thing, and then we pull back. It's very possible. We'll see what happens with Coca-Cola because we had the run. We had an amazing run on Coca-Cola. Let's look at the monthly chart and see what's going on with Coca-Cola. And then you got the pennant pattern. And here it is right here. And then you got the squeeze play coming. Okay, you got the squeeze play coming. And that's that old pennant pattern, right? Looks like a pennant, right? So you're right now, as you look at the pennant pattern on the monthly, you're in resistance. You want to get this thing to pull back, and then we'll see what happens, or will we break? So that's something on Coca-Cola that you want to look. As you look at it on the weekly chart, you could see the pennant pattern too. Okay. You could see it. And here it is right here. Okay. So there it is. So that's something you want to see. Came back to support. Now your resistance. You want to come back. Then boom. Okay. So let's see what happens on Coca-Cola. As we look at this here. We'll look at J&J. Now J&J is another stock we went over. And J&J came off this weekly chart beautifully. Now remember, the week of April 17th, let's see what day we have the earnings. We have the earnings on April 18th, so we have to be careful, okay? Remember about the earnings. You don't know what's going to happen here, okay? We're at a shaky situation. But we had gone over this, that on J&J, look at this consolidation, and those are incredible because when they start going up, they go up really high, those long consolidations, especially on a daily chart. I mean, you had a consolidation from March 2nd all the way down to here, to April 23rd. So you had that to April 23rd. So look at this. So then as it comes up, okay, you blew through the resistance areas, and now you're consolidating again. So what do? Let's just run it on a 2-hour chart here and see and put it under a microscope. Okay. So on J&J, you got overhead pressure here, but you got up and above, and now you're at a support level. Okay, you're sitting on support here. Okay. And what do you have? Another sideways consolidation here. Okay, now if this breaks up, you know you're going up to here, okay, to 175. Okay, so, well, 171, let's say first, and then to 175. So that's something that you want to look at, and you want to see how they're going to do it. Okay, you had the gap up, you can hold sideways for a little while. When you get these gap ups, you can hold sideways sometimes. Okay, let's just really quick look at the weekly chart here. And remember what you had here. Okay, remember what you had. We had done this. We had this little. You're going to get this little W formation here, and then you get a little pullback here. Boom, you're going way up. Okay, that could happen. That could happen too. Pattern recognition, right? So that's what we're doing here. We want to get a pullback on change here so we can buy it, right? We don't want to sit there and chase and get hurt. We want a pullback. We want to get a pullback. The only thing is we got a big gap up here, okay? You got a gap up from, let's say, 158 to, and then it topped out at 167-ish, okay? So you had a huge gap up, and usually it'll hold. Let's see. If it fails in the gap, then we'll see what happens there, okay? So that's something on J&J. Now, the one that we've been working with, Taiwan Semiconductor. You look at Taiwan Semiconductor, and this is the king of consolidation, this stock, okay? And what's happening right now? You're in the box again, okay? This is what you're doing. And there you are. And what are you coming off of? Support right there. You're coming off support, and you had some volume kicking off the support. Then let's see what happens today. And then, so we know we're at the support level here right now. And we want to see, because it was bought a lot of times off of this area right here. Okay? Right there. Had to go one there because that was right after the gap up. So, you're coming into these areas, and you're coming into them with lighter volume too, also. So, on Taiwan Semiconductor, just keep watching it. Okay? And you'll see where you are. Okay, you're at support right now. And you had the candlestick point exactly to it. And let's see what happens here if it pulls back again. So you have a little bit of a step pattern down into that's a reversal right there. Okay. So that's a reversal at support. Okay, right there. Let's see if they drop this down a notch again. It could magnetize right down to this level here again, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so that's another thing that we're looking at. And Verizon you can look at, and they're buying off of this 2-hour chart right now. Okay, let's look at the weekly really quick on Verizon, because this was one of the stocks we went over on April 4th. We had gone over this here. And came off support at 36.94. Now you're in the box again here, okay? Right here, you're in the box trading again. So there it is. Okay, now you came right off of support. That was right off of there. Let's see what happens if you get this little W formation here like you did last time. And you did have it, remember? Right here. Boom. Right there, the W. Right there. Let's see if we get the pullback. And then bam, okay? And that's a sideways consolidation too on a weekly chart. That's going to take time, okay? That's going to take time. You want to know what's happening right now, okay? You're coming off support, and you have the support level right here. And your support level is at 39.16. And then you're going to head up. If you break this, head up to the 40.92 area. Okay, so that's something that you want to look at. It's something you want to see on the lower time frames. What's going on there? Verizon, and you get a little consolidation, and then boom, we're coming back up again with the 2-hour chart. And if you look at it on a 15-minute chart, you have the little steps. See them right there. Right there again. Now you're going into the gap area, okay? So here's the gap area, and let's see what happens, okay? Right, so you, little step up, little consolidation. Let's see if they step up into this gap, okay? Now you had the magnet candlestick right here. So you knew when you were coming off support, you're going to at least get up to this spot right here. Came off support, and you have higher lows there too. Okay, you had the engulfing, and you're up. Okay, right? So now you're going into the supply area. Okay, so what price did they not like? Right, we were saying they liked this price. So you look at it on a 2-hour chart, and you say, okay, they liked in this area right here. Okay, 39.05. They don't like this price in this area, 40.12 for now. 39.91. So you got to be careful here. This is something that you have to be really careful on, and that's how that actually goes. The banks are still weak. You got the S&P 500. Let's look at it on daily chart, and we're going to wrap this up in a few minutes. And what are we doing? We're making another run up into the red zone, okay? And so it came down right here, 66 million shares, 76, and now you're going in with 63 and 64, okay? So let's see what they do here. Let's see exactly what they do. If they come, does this become an M formation, and then boom, we start heading down again? Or do we get this kind of thing? Remains to be seen. We're going to have to keep following. And then that. And then we start heading up to the top of the August. That's actually the February. But we're looking if we're going to get, where we at the August. The highs were like around August 16th, okay? So let's see where we go. Right now we're into this candlestick right here, which was August 22nd of 2022, and that was 103, coming down with 103 million shares. Okay, so it's had 112. So let's see what happens. We could break this area. We have to watch very closely here, because the shorts will cover once this thing starts heading up. So you start getting a breakout here, all the guys that are short right there, they're now long. Okay. So just want to thank everybody for coming. I want to thank everybody for watching. Have a wonderful day. Be careful, because the S&P's in the red zone, and we'll continue to watch all this. Have a great trading day.